Hello, everybody. This is Team Borderless.ai, and this is our Sprint Zero presentation. Our project is called Immigration AI Advisor. Next slide, please. So today we're going to introduce you team members, roles and responsibilities, and we'll talk about problem statement, project description, personas, technology, algorithms, project schedule. We'll also walk you through our team working agreement, and finally, a little bit look back on our retrospective. Now, Matt, why don't you introduce our team to the class?
On Team Borderless.ai, we have myself, Matthew Borkowski, serving as Scrum Master, as well as Miles, who you heard from earlier, developer and team leader. And then our remaining developers, we have Nubarsh, Raj, and Santosh. And we all come from an eclectic range of backgrounds and experiences. Hopefully we can all bring something positive to the table. Next slide, please.
So yeah, talking about our problem statement, we have highlighted our challenges. So mainly international students frequently encounter complex immigration related question that requires timely answers. However, like many universities, especially their international students, offices are struggling with limited resources and budget constraints. This leads to overwork advisor, difficult meeting due to demand for service, delay in providing guidance, and also a frustration experience for international student who want information related to immigration. So this is the core problem for this. Moving toward to next slide. Yeah. So the hypothesis of our problem statement is like our core idea is to develop an AI-based tool for immigration advice, and also the key feature of it will be reading immigration documents, reference through current regulations, and also with that it will be giving benefits of giving faster and more accurate advice to our international students, and also improve student experience, which will be our main focus, and also to reduce workload for student advisors, and in a more efficient manner we will provide resource management for institutions, and also and better operation within budget constraints. So our hypothesis mainly leveraging AI technology that addresses the gap between the high demand for quick, accurate, and immigration guidance, and the limited capacity of international students offices to provide it. So yeah, this is what like a quick overview of our problem statement. Moving toward like to the next slide.
Yeah, so the project description would be, so basically the project name is Immigration AI Advisor by the team Borderless AI. And so what we're going to do basically in this project is that we're going to use AI-based application as mentioned previously that would assist international students with the immigration inquiries and anything related to that. And it will consist of reading the documents provided to us, like the I-20, I-94, and others. And then, but after reading them, we would compare them with the policies that we have and then provide a summary or any advice that the students would need. And it would streamline the process that would be with the advising bodies of the institutions. The benefits that would outcome from it would be a faster and more accurate advisory system for the international students. There will be a reduced burden on the international student offices, and the management of these immigration related queries would be efficient and more streamlined within the budget constraints. There's the GitHub link provided under that, and we can move on with the next slide.
Hello everyone, I'm Santosh, part of Team Borderless AI. Today I'm excited to introduce two key personas of our project, the Immigration AI Advisor. These personas represent the diverse group of stakeholders who will benefit from our innovative solution aimed at streamlining the immigration advising process for international students. First, let's talk about the VP of the Office of Global Service. This persona is focused on the big picture and the long-term impact of our tool. They want to ensure that the institution is effectively supporting international students while also optimizing resources and improving operational efficiencies. Next, we have the student advisor, overworked and dealing with an ever-increasing workload. They are looking for ways to automate and simplify the advising process. Our tool aims to reduce their burden, allowing them to focus more on personal interaction and less on routine inquiries. The international student personas represent the heart of our project. They need immediate and accurate immigration advice, but often have to wait for overburdened human advisors. Our AI-based solution will provide them with real-time assistance, reducing waiting time and improving their overall experience. Then we have the government UCIS employees. Their role is crucial in ensuring compliance with immigration regulations and processing student visa applications. Our tool will help streamline this process, ensuring that all the applications are handled according with the latest policies. The non-profit part, like the non-profit employee, is someone who assists international students with legal and procedural advice, often outside reliable sources, official channels. Our tool will serve as reliable resources for them, providing accurate and up-to-date information to support their advocacy efforts. Finally, we have higher education admission personnel. They identify the needs within the international student community and offer feedback on system functionalities. Yeah, they also use the tool to promote the institution's competitiveness by highlighting the robust support system available to international students. Uh, our immigration AI advisor is designed to address the unique needs of each of these personas by offering faster, more accurate advice. We ease the workload of student advisor, ensure compliance for UCIS employees, and provide immediate support to international students. This tool not only improves the experience for the student, but also enhances the institution's efficiency and reputation. Thank you for taking the time to learn about our personas. We believe that our solution will create a seamless, supportive, and effective experience for all stakeholders involved in this complex process of immigration advising. And moving on to the next slide. Thank you.
So we've outlined a few technologies that we've discussed to this point that we see as being relevant to the problems that we're attempting to solve. Of course, it's still early in the process. We have yet to discover potential obstacles and road bumps down the road. But we believe that due to our problem space in terms of what we've identified as necessary in terms of reading PDF documents and providing AI capabilities, we anticipate that Python will be of use, as well as some libraries it offers for the reading of PDFs, as well as React for front end. We also anticipate using TensorFlow and PyTorch for any AI related work. But we have resolved not to be too tied down at this point to specific implementations and ideas of technologies. So this is subject to further change as we discuss things. Next slide, please. So TensorFlow and PyTorch, as I hinted at, will likely be quite helpful for any language-based parsing of documents and interpretation of semantic meaning, as well as helping a potential user point out where there may be any flaws in their the filling out of their applications. We also anticipate image recognition being a key arena to tackle. Things like OCR, optical character recognition, may be of use to us, as well as pattern recognition, things like regular expressions for the parsing of dates, times, things like this that might come up in applications based on policy. But again, we have resolved to not be too tied down at this early stage in our project to specific implementations. So we will likely discover more as we tackle these problems. Next slide, please.
So talking about the project schedule, our team will meet multiple times in the week, both in person and via online features like Zoom. The communication will continue ongoing through text messages and such communications, but the main communication in person or online would be as follows: like on Monday for Zoom call for planning at 11 a.m. and in Wednesday in person at 4:30, and on Friday with the Zoom call for progress updates and the end of week wrap at 12 p.m. Next slide, please.
All right, thank you. So we got together and we looked at what's important to us, and we drafted this team working agreement. We would like to focus on our commitments to clear and consistent communication. And we thought that respect deadlines and expect all tasks to be completed on time is important to us. And finally, we would like to foster a culture of respect, ownership, and to continually improve our team. Next slide, please. And in terms of retrospective, this is very early in the project. However, we met and identified that we did appreciate our effective communications, both on Zoom meetings and in-person meetings. And for our brainstorm sessions, we thought that everybody contributed energetically, and we all came with our own projects, and we voted on that and decided that immigration AI is what we all wanted to do. And in terms of what can be improved, first is there were many ideas, and it was kind of hard to track on specific updates. And also, we felt that there were increased stress levels because our deliverables are so close to the deadlines. So we summarized and drafted 2 actionable items to improve in the next sprint. First is we're going to use Jira updates and we're also going to use group texts to remind everyone the tasks and to keep everybody on track. And finally, we agreed that we would submit our deliverables at least 48 hours before the sprint end. So that gives us a time to review and also reduce our stress. Next slide, please. At this point, we invite you all to come to our wiki link to check out the detail of our project. And that concludes our first presentation. Next slide. On behalf of Borderless.ai, we want to thank you for your time.